How's it? Today's March 22nd. It's Monday. I am 2 weeks out. Well, Saturday would have been 2 weeks out. I'm a little under 2 weeks out. I don't know how to count. But today was pretty simple, just kind of in addition to what I did last week. And so last week, Steve kind of installed this programming setup where I go light on Monday and Wednesday. Like light relative, right? On Monday and Wednesday, and then Friday and Tuesday and Friday would be like sort of heavier days. So Tuesday would be the squat, and then Friday would be both of the full lifts. So last week I did 80 for 5 singles, and today I did 85 for more than 5 singles. Um, the main reason why I ended up doing more than 5 singles was because I was doing really well for the first three or four sets of the snatch, and then that fifth one was just not quite satisfying enough. So I just like, all right, cool, I'm gonna do another one, and that one also was not as satisfying as the first couple sets were. So then I did another one um, before I moved on, and like it's so light that it doesn't really matter like overall. Um, but yeah, I think the snatches today were just probably one of the better snatch days I've had in months. 4 months, maybe 3 or 4 months. Again, it is light, but I don't usually feel as consistent as I did today, and that's that's a very positive thing for me because while I am a degree of consistent that a lot of lifters aren't, I'm still not as consistent as I used to be, and my technique is still a little bit off in the places where I'm trying to work on. So today was a good step in the right direction. I took all the correct warm ups today. The timing was a little bit different. Here's my first set. So one thing that I consciously made an effort today to do was my start being a little bit higher hips, so I don't have that sort of dynamic start where I sit back on my heels. I just sort of pull from that one position there. You see those first 3 reps, unbelievably like solid. This fourth one is, I think I step a little bit forward. Nope, this fourth rep was good. The fifth rep is the one that I stepped forward, so I was not very happy with that, and that's the reason why I took the sixth and I think seventh rep. Yeah. Again, that's like not even a big step forward. It's just not as good as I could have been. That was a big step forward, and that's the reason why I took another one. But like overall, like these are feeling so much more consistent, and I'm really happy with the sort of small change that I made to the start position. It's more similar to Seth Tom and David Garcia from Hassle Free. So I will definitely practice that more on Friday and next week. And hopefully that will breed some consistency to my lifts that I might be able to hit 100 plus at the meet, which would be super helpful for me as far as confidence goes. So I move into my snatch pull plus floating snatch pull. I took my shirt off because vanity and shit or whatever, but I wanted to see what I look like just because. Also, it actually was getting really hot in the gym, and I started sweating like after I took the shirt off. So like would have started sweating with the shirt on, and it doesn't. Like I don't really care if I have the shirt on or shirt off, but yeah, this is 5 kilos up from last week, similar to my snatches themselves being 5 kilos up from last week. These are sort of an effort to save the body, especially with all the walking that I'm doing from work. I think one day last week I did like 17,000 steps. I don't remember what day it was, but I, that is a lot of steps. I don't know what that equates to in miles, but that's a lot of steps. So the lower volume and lower intensity on these days is probably actually crucial to my sort of peaking, if I'm thinking about that. After that after those pulls, I did my snatch, push, press plus overhead squat, just up to the same weight that I end up doing on the pulls. These are all very solid, very simple. I do 100 here just as the pull, but this 100 actually felt really solid. Like it feels like I could snatch this weight like today. That's what it felt like, and I don't feel like that very often. Like that overhead position with the squat was really strong too. I didn't see Adi there earlier. After that, I did some pull-ups. Last week I did 312s, and today I did 315s. So I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing as far as like programming goes, but I wanted to do a little bit extra because I could. And I finished off with some GHD sit-ups. Oh, same as always, 3 sets of 15. Yeah, next, not this coming Saturday, but the Saturday after this coming Saturday will be the meet. That's going to be April 3rd. I have no idea how I'm going to open at. I think probably 90 and like 120. We'll see. But yeah. Thanks for watching. Shoots.